just keep it. This is our second attempt at starting the video, and we're just a bit
tired
tonight. We're not getting it
a
right.
bit retarded.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
anyway, you are watching For a Couple of Gays, and it is Tuesday, and this is Sharna, and this is Chelsea.
Yes, that is the case. Yes, so we are here to talk to you because it's Tuesday, and the topic is, can you just highlight it so I can get the words correct?
Where is it? Do you think that celebrities, when coming out or not, hinder their careers?
I'm gonna
So pretty much watch Carrie and Chantel's video and.
I'm gonna try and sum it up like this. No, I don't think it does. That's my view on it. However,
so thanks for watching.
See ya. See you next week.
No, serious.
However, I think it's only really been in the last perhaps 10, 15 years that it might have been like that, and I really do believe that in terms of I think I agree with sort of Chantel in popularity has a lot to do with how people are perceived. And if you go back to when Ellen was on prime time, she sort of paved the way for making that public statement, and it was horrendous. Like it completely...
It was really bad.
Completely
But that was
backfired.
in 1997, wasn't it?
It was back in the 90s, which is
97.
why, I mean, now I really do think that, you know, Ellen, she had a #1 show on American primetime television, and I really think that it was that moment that I think it just seemed to unlock a lot of doors, and I don't know if it would have... I don't know, and I think especially the fact that it went so wrong, it's just shown us how much we've grown.
We've evolved.
To the point where I used to watch Ellen, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't that aware of my sexuality at the time. I probably was shocked. I was probably like, oh my gosh, you're a lesbian, what?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we all knew, but, you know, I think... yeah, I think it probably would have been shocking back then, but things are just evolving so quickly these days that certainly my opinion is I really don't think in terms of a performing arts arena that it would hinder someone's career. I actually, and this has nothing to do with celebrity, but I went to an acting school, and it was probably the most... I mean, I probably wouldn't have come out as soon as I did if it wasn't for going into such an open...
Because everyone was gay.
Well, not everyone, pretty much, but people just didn't care, and it was just like people were just themselves, and, you know, there was no sense of hiding, and sort of, and I think now that's kind of how a lot of people are feeling, even those with celebrity status. Do you agree?
I don't know. It's a bit of a tough one. Look, for me personally, it doesn't affect, obviously, because I'm gay, so I couldn't care less. And like, when I don't generally go to watch a movie or something because of particular actor normally. Like, sometimes I've got my favourites, but it's more about the movie and the storyline and the reviews and whatever. And then when I'm when I'm watching a movie, I'm immersed in watching the movie. I'm not thinking. And I think that I would like to think that most people are like that. They're not thinking they're gay, or because they're gay, I don't think that I believe that he really loves her because he's really gay. Because, like, for example, what's the Family Guy, the gay guy, what's his name? Cam. He's straight.
Oh, we were devastated when we found
so
out he was
gay
straight.
he's so believable to be gay, and I think Carrie said someone else that I can't remember who it was, but someone similar that's plays a gay person but he's straight. Like, and it's the same as those guys said. It's the same. Like, if they're a gay person, like playing a straight person, like you're in your role and that's what you do. It's a bit like, so it's the same for, I don't know, say you're watching a movie and there's a rapist in the movie. That's a bad example, but do you know what I mean? Like, or a criminal. Like, they're not really a rapist or a criminal or whatever, but you believe that they are in that movie because it's the role that they're in. And isn't it?
I personally believe that if celebrities, people in Hollywood or theatre or whatever, I think that if they keep their sexuality to themselves, I really think it's because that's their own personal insecurity. I think, like, in the entertainment industry, I think it's been proven that there is no judgment. There is no...
And isn't it discrimination too? Like, surely, I'm pretty sure here they wouldn't, like in Australia, but surely, like, when I apply for a job, my sexuality is not anywhere in the conversation. Like, they can't even ask me that.
No,
So is that different?
No. It's not that they'd get knocked back for roles, but would the
But
public...
they might.
But would the public opinion of them change? Actually, an example I was thinking of, I just saw it when you brought it up then. Meredith Baxter, who played the mum on Family Ties with Michael J. Fox for years, and she was the classic, all-American mum, and and she finally came out. Like,
I've been looking up.
3 years ago, she finally came out, and
2009. Yeah.
She went on the Today Show, and it was this massive exclusive, and all I thought was, oh my gosh, you poor lady. Like, why did you keep that? Like, why did you keep that in so long? Like, and why do you feel like, why does it need to be a TV exclusive and that now? Like, but again, like I was saying before, I don't think that she kept that in because it would. Well, perhaps
maybe she did.
I think now, that's what I mean. I think back in the 80s and when she was probably a working actor, it would have hindered the roles she got. But we're in such a different time now. I don't even think she's really doing much acting, but I think it was just a personal...
No, she's actually said here, she went on the Today Show and told whoever interviewed her that she was a lesbian. Baxter said, that she said, and some people would say, well, you're living a lie, but the truth is, no, not at all. This has only been for the past 7 years. So does that mean she's only been recently gay?
I don't think that's possible.
I don't know.
I know the story, and I know she was married, was in 2 very destructive marriages, and couldn't really relate to men, but hadn't...
Maybe she just took a while to work it out.
She actually said she knew she didn't relate to men, but she didn't know what the alternative was. And when she fell in love with her partner, then it all clicks. You have the click moment. But
it's important, though, I think, for more people to just not let it be an issue and just be themselves, because young people need role models and need to know that they don't have to hide their sexuality, and
On the same token, though, celebrity is, it's about, most celebrities don't like putting their whole, life on display. But I suppose the reality is it comes with the nature of the work, and if you're gonna try and hide it, that's not a very comfortable real life to live. So I suppose if you're in that industry, you need to make the decision that, whether you want it to or not, your life will be on public display. I just think more and more times are evolving. If I wouldn't be shocked if I don't know, just like, I wouldn't be shocked if anything came out and said, someone said such and such was gay. I mean, it's been happening for years in Hollywood, like old Hollywood. Like, I'm a big Judy Garland fan, and I mean, it was happening all the time, and people knew about it, but you just didn't bring it up. Like, she was actually bisexual, and she had lots of lesbian affairs, and it was just.
See, I wouldn't even know.
That's what I
Most
mean.
people wouldn't know. Like, I was
No.
looking, I've brought up this list of, like, famous gay people, and I didn't even know half these people were gay. Should I go through it or not?
No, I didn't even know half of them.
Jonathan Knight.
No, do you know who that is?
New Kids on the Block.
Oh.
Singer.
Oh, well, yeah.
But I didn't know. I wouldn't have known. Ellen, obviously. I know, yeah. Zachary Quinto. I don't even know who that is.
Well, don't.
Oh, he was he was on Heroes and the Star Trek movie.
That's what I mean. Like, people feel they have to make these massive statements, and, like, it doesn't really matter.
Elton John, Hinder. I don't think so. I guess it's hard though. Like, sometimes, like, for example, what's his name? I saw it before. You know the guy on Glee? What's his name?
I don't know his real name. Kurt.
On Glee. I'm just trying to find it. Chris Colfer, if that's how you say it. So he's gay, but he plays a gay character. So I wonder, will that impact his career? Because maybe he might only get cast for gay roles.
Oh, definitely. I would. Yeah, I mean, he's.
But that's his niche, so he should run with that anyway.
Yeah, but how many? It's.
But I mean, he couldn't not. He's very.
But I suppose he hasn't needed to come out because it's so blatantly obvious that he is very effeminate.
He probably would find it hard to play a real macho straight guy. Well, maybe not.
But see, I don't see. Well, see, it depends how good an actor he is. I personally don't see, like, him playing a straight character after Glee, but perhaps he could. You just don't know. And there was a guy on a soapy here in Australia on Home and Away. And really good looking, and what's his name? Tim Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
And I had no idea he was gay. And then all of a sudden, it's like Anthony Kalia, a singer in, quite a famous singer in the country, they're like dating, they're a couple. And so it was like, oh my gosh, but now that you just think, oh, what a gorgeous couple. And it has not hindered his career at all. He's in a new drama starting this week, I think, and he's playing a straight man. And I don't look at him any different. Like, I look at the role he's playing.
We're different. But I would have to say, I think in Australia, I think most people wouldn't care, would they? Like, if the actors or whatever were gay.
I can't comment on that. I don't come across many people that have an issue with it.
Nah.
But, there's lots of people that are homophobic in this country. I mean, obviously, gay marriage isn't legalised here, so there are lots of people that don't agree with it.
But even if they don't agree with it, I don't even know if they're homophobic as such. Well, there would be some, but I don't think there would be heaps. I don't even know, though. I'm just speculating, because from what we've
To be honest, though, the people I think that... I don't even think they know. Like,
they wouldn't even know.
They wouldn't even know. Like, I mean, the people I would assume it would be a sort of an old school way of thinking, and I think those people wouldn't be up on the current affairs in the entertainment industry. And I really don't think people would know. And it's not like I see celebrities and go, oh my God, it's Ellen the lesbian Ellen, that fabulous comedian lesbian Ellen. It's just Ellen, and
your mum would probably say that.
Probably, but not in a bad way. But trying to explain it to people. Oh, it's Ellen. You know that lesbian, that butch lesbian, but kind of girly lesbian Ellen.
Yes. Sharna's mum is not really a drag queen, but
every time we imitate my mum, like everyone, she just becomes a drag queen. 'Cause that's what she is. She's like the old 80s American show Dynasty. She's like one of those ladies. Anyway, off topic.
We're rambling, but
it is a rambly topic.
Well, that's okay though.
But I
when
agree.
It comes down to it, we don't think so, do we?
Not in this day and age. I really don't. But then again, I know in the States, they get a lot of criticism and judgment, and we haven't experienced a lot of that personally. So maybe we're naive and we just assume that people don't really care. All we can speak of is ourselves. We don't care.
And now, just in our country, in our circles, and just But I don't know.
It wouldn't shock me.
It certainly affected my acting career. So, So I guess maybe it does. Because maybe if I wasn't a lesbian, I'd be in Hollywood by now, probably.
But that's funny. Like, I just, maybe because I did go through that kind of college system with that kind of openness and a similar industry to what we're talking about. I don't see the need for it to hinder anything. I can understand it would have a while back, but I think in today's day, I think we're moving forward, and anyone that does keep the closet doors shut, I think that's more a personal security issue and not so much to do with career opportunities in the entertainment industry. Right.
True that. Okay, we will see you guys next week. Have a good week.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.